Andy Nicholson is an English musician, DJ and producer, best known as the original bass guitarist of the Sheffield band Arctic Monkeys, which he left in 2006. In 2008 he founded Mongrel with Jon McClure of Reverend and the Makers. In 2009 he became the bassist for ex-Milburn frontman Joe Carnall's band The Book Club, but left later that year to join Reverend and the Makers. He is currently producing and performing in hip-hop group Clubs and Spades with Maticmouth from Reverend Soundsystem. Biography. Early days. An attendee of Stocksbridge High School, Nicholson was the only member of the Arctic Monkeys to not live in the High Green district, residing in nearby Hillsborough. Nicholson played bass guitar, and was seen as the band wit, reliably swift with a self-deprecating quip. Leaving Arctic Monkeys. The band announced in May 2006 that Nicholson would miss the band's forthcoming North America tour as he was suffering from fatigue following an intensive period of touring, and would be temporarily replaced by Nick O'Malley of the Dodgems while Nicholson recovered. However, on June 20, 2006, it was announced that he was no longer part of the band, with Alex Turner later stating, "We sorta found ourselves in a situation where we wanted to move forward." The band asked Nicholson to leave. Helders later remarked, "Eat a Euro unregistered trademark s not for everyone, the travelling, I suppose. He didn't a Euro unregistered trademark t get specific. We didn't a Euro unregistered trademark t want to drag all of that out of him. We took Nick out to America and we just couldn't a Euro unregistered trademark tc going back to the way things were for whatever reason." After Arctic Monkeys. Initially, Nicholson began making a name for himself in Sheffield as a DJ, mainly as a resident at Threads, but also performing at Reverend Soundsystem. He also remixed a Reverend and the Makers song You Get So Alone Sometimes It Just Makes Sense. In November 2007 he made his DJ DA copyright but in London at a club event called Threads vs Filthy Few. In 2008 Nicholson formed Mongrel, which consisted of himself, Jon McClure of Reverend and the Makers, Baby Shambles bassist Drew McConnell and Matt Helders from Arctic Monkeys, as well as London rapper Loki from the Poisonous Poets. They released their first album, Better Than Heavy, on March 7, 2009. He was also in the band Lords of Flatbush, with Sheffield-based singer Steve Edwards and Louis Carnall, formerly of Milburn, but left to concentrate on Mongrel. The position was handed over to his brother Rob Nicholson of Sheffield band Dead World Leaders. In August 2009 Nicholson joined ex-Milburn frontman Joe Carnall's band The Book Club, but left later that year when, on December 23, Jon McClure announced via his Twitter account and official website that Nicholson would be made an official member of Reverend and the Makers. He remained in the group until their 2010 hiatus, but when they reformed in January 2012 Nicholson was replaced by his friend and former bandmate in The Book Club, Joe Carnall. Nicholson is currently producing and performing in hip-hop group Clubs and Spades with Maticmouth from Reverend Soundsystem. They made their live DA copyright but at the Plug on Saturday 20 July 2013 as part of Tramlines Festival, and their DA copyright but album, Stand Up, was released on Monday 22 July 2013. He is also part of production duo Sticky Blood with Jamie Shield. References